So in this video, I'm going to go over a couple exercises that you can do at home. Minimal amount of equipment, got a mat, towel, some chairs. I'm going to show you how you can kind of increase the load without adding any additional weight. I'm going to go over a push-up, core exercise, and then a leg exercise, pulling with the legs, and then another core exercise for the obliques. So the first one I'm going to go over is a push-up. So normally you can do a push-up from the floor, but to work on the technique and the form, I'm recommending to do it with a little bit of elevation. So chairs are great for that. You can also use a counter. Just make sure the chairs are against the wall so you don't have any movement with that. So with the push-up here, at this height, I recommend making sure that the feet stay nice and wide and hands are shoulder width. So let me demonstrate a couple here. All right, coming down to your push-up. So the big focus you want to have is that the shoulder blades, right, get pinched together and stay down. So the hand position is have the elbows angled out a little bit to the side instead of right up against the side, and you definitely don't want them out here. Now what we can do to make this more challenging, because here with this elevated it should be less weight, it should be a little bit easier, is we can add pauses. So my recommendation is to do 10 push-ups followed by a 10-second pause. So feet wide, chin is tucked, head is up, nice support through the hips, right? Come down into your push-up, 1, 2, and if you notice here, my chest is going right by the hands. I'm not too far away or too far over. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now I'm going to hold for 10 seconds at the bottom. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. So with that, you can go through several rounds, or what I recommend doing is doing a set of 10 repetitions with a 10-second hold, and then coming down into the core drill. So the core drill for this one, keep it simple. Just going to do the dead bug. Now with the dead bug, if you have anything at home that you want to add for resistance, gallon of milk or something like that, you can put that in your hands. Otherwise, this exercise I still think is appropriate. Keep the knees over the hips, reach out. The lower the arms and the hands, the arm and the hand and the leg goes, the more challenging. Reach out, reach out. 20 repetitions. So I go through 20 repetitions, come back up, 10 push-ups at 10-second hold at the bottom. 20 repetitions. Now in the beginning, maybe go through 3 rounds. Try to go through it without a break in between these two. Work up towards 5 rounds. So you end up with 50 push-ups and 50 seconds of holding. That pause at the bottom, make sure that again, chin is tucked, head is up, your shoulder blades are being pinched together, and the elbows are angled to the side. Nice plank position. The second 2 exercises, again, for the leg pull and then a core drill. So if you see here, I just have a towel. And again, if you don't have a mat, that's fine. You can always just put towels too. So the leg curl. So with this here, there's a couple different variations. I could start with my arms at the side into a glute bridge. Straighten out and come down. When I tuck in with the feet here, I can stay down and just work on the lengthening or the eccentric part. And I'm resisting as I go out. Now to make this exercise a little bit harder is I can pull up and in instead of letting my hips stay down. So it looks like this. I start in the bridge, straight out, and then instead of keeping my hips down, I'm going to bring my hips up as I curl in. You get the contraction through the hamstring here, and then go back out. So a great way that you can do the holds with this is instead of doing that just going out, is I can do 10 curls, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, And now I'm going to do a single leg hold, 10 seconds with the right leg out. I'm working on the left glute here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch. Left leg is extended. Right glute now is working. 10, 9. And remember with this here, I'm holding so that the knee is the same height as the other knee. This should make a nice straight line, torso and leg. And I'm contracting that glute as hard as I can for that 10-second hold. Come back down. And again, you can repeat this with the core drill. So the core drill here, side plank. And now I'm going to add arm rotations or trunk rotation. So again, I have a movement. I'm going to do 10. Make sure you know head is back, chin is tucked, nice and straight. I'm contracting my glutes so I keep a nice straight posture. 10 rotations, making sure that the rotation comes through the hip, not just the arm. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to add that 10-second hold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then transition into the other side. And of course, repeat 10 rotations, 10-second hold. So again, I would pair that leg curl with the towel. 10, 10-second hold, 10 rotations, 10-second hold. Repeat 3 to 5 rounds. So that can be, again, paired together with a minimal break because you're using 2 different body parts, muscles for that. After you do these rounds, the push, dead bug, leg curl, side plank, the last exercise I would do as kind of pull it together is a single leg deadlift. Again, you don't have to do weight with this. So it's similar to a single leg squat. I'll show you from the front and from the side, where pretending like I have a barbell in front of me, but only one leg is going to be loaded. So this leg I'm going to keep relatively close here. The knee is bent. I'm going to go down like I'm going into my regular barbell deadlift. My hip is back. I'm keeping the head in alignment with my torso and lower back. And then I push the hip forward. And then at the top, it's okay, you can touch. You don't have to keep balance the whole time. If you find that it's more challenging, you can also come down, the leg touches, and then push up. But at this point, I think you should be able to get a nice drive through the hip. So again, it looks like, and then I'm gonna push forward. So if you notice here, I'm leaning a little bit more forward than I would in a regular squat because I'm simulating like I have that barbell. So let me show you from the side. I'm gonna do the left leg this time. Again, this stays, the space between should be only about 5-6 inches, normal. Don't have this leg too far out to the side or too far back. So again, alignment with the head, chin is tucked, neutral spine, and again, I pretend I have that barbell. So it's gonna go right in front of the shin, hips back, and then I'm gonna drive forward through the hip. That's all I'm thinking about. I'm not even thinking about standing up. I'm just thinking about trying to extend through this hip. Imagine there's a band pulling you back here, and I'm gonna push that hip forward. So with these, there's no pauses. I would go through these here as repetitions. So at the end, I would finish as many as you can do on each leg. If you find that one leg is significantly weaker, then only do that weaker number. So for example, if one leg could do 12 and the other one does 10, only go to 10. Let that leg catch up before you max that out. And that would be the finisher for this. So you have 4 exercises that you pair together, and then that last one, just do as many reps as possible. All right, have fun with that.